Welcome, and thank you for participating in our learning path on implementing evidence-based tutoring for high impact. This learning path was created by the California Collaborative for Educational Excellence and the Abdul Latif Jameel Poverty Action Lab, or JPAL. Throughout the learning path, you'll hear from 3 staff members at JPAL North America: Vincent Kwan, the co-executive director, Kim Dadisman, associate director of policy, and me, Lena Sonterbloom, senior policy associate. JPAL North America is a regional office of JPAL, whose mission is to reduce poverty by ensuring that policy is informed by scientific evidence. We are a research center based at MIT, and we act out our mission through evaluation, policy outreach, and capacity building. Through this 3-pronged approach, JPAL and JPAL North America connect the dots between research, policy, and practice. Let's take a moment to explain our motivation for researching tutoring. Millions of students are behind grade level, and falling behind can impact students into adulthood. Students of color and students from low-income communities are more likely to fall behind and may be less likely to have access to resources to catch up. Moreover, COVID-19 has pushed students further behind and widened race and income-based educational disparities. We'll talk much more about this in future modules, but in short, JPAL-affiliated researchers wanted to see what evidence existed on strategies to address this challenge. It became abundantly clear that tutoring was one such strategy. Throughout the learning path, we'll discuss how evidence-based tutoring programs composed of key elements can help students catch up. And we believe that tutoring works because of elements related to the type of tutor and training they receive, the program delivery model, such as when, where, and how often the tutoring occurs, and the grades and subjects of focus. And there are several theories on why tutoring is so impactful. It's possible that tutoring works because it enables additional instruction, customized learning, use of alternative pedagogies, mentorship bonding, and identification of disabilities. These reasonings are all referred to as underlying mechanisms, and we'll use that term several times throughout the learning path. In order to implement evidence-based tutoring programs that impact student learning, it's important to have an understanding of not only that tutoring works, but also why. And when designing, implementing, and evaluating a tutoring program, it is crucial to create a theory of change. A theory of change is a type of logic model, and it serves as a roadmap to your program. Our version of a theory of change maps the path from needs to impacts. Needs refer to the challenges you are trying to address. In this case, what challenges tutoring seeks to address. Inputs are the key elements of your program, generally designed to meet the needs you have identified. Much of this learning path is focused on inputs, or the components of highly impactful tutoring programs. Outputs allow us to ask if the intervention has been delivered as designed. Did students actually receive all of those key inputs? Finally, intermediate outcomes and impact refer to the short and long-term goals of the program. We'll refer back to this theory of change in each module of the learning path. Throughout this learning path, you'll learn about the elements of highly impactful tutoring programs, how to implement these elements in your own program, and how to use data to assess the implementation and the impact of your program. We hope you find the information helpful as you implement your tutoring programs, and we welcome your feedback, suggestions, and questions.